Okay. Okay. Let us see how things go today. It might be fairly crowded. Whatever that was. What, we got an update? Yes. Got about the update. Not really impressed with all their okay. If that matters. Alright, let's go log in. See what happens. I am going to try and record this as I am streaming. I really don't know how this is going to work out in Star Citizen. Don't know if it will. Oh, healthy lag spike. Might have taken a little bit of frame right here. Hit. We are actually going to take a ship to Hurston and check it out. We're going to record it so I can cut a video out of it. We'll take the freelancer and we're going to try walking around. We're going to try doing
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Don't really know how it's all going to work out, but we'll see. Still think I might have the sensitivity of my controller a little too sensitive here. We're going to live with it. Turn right left. Whoa, lag spike. Landing gear is what? Up? That ain't good. Doesn't look like it's down all the way anyway. Did it just move while I was, yep, picked the back end up, yeah. Yeah, it stood up. This is not a huge ship. Biggest one I actually have, although I do not have, this is a normal freelancer. I have a DUR, but it's not in the game yet, so this is a loaner till it is in the game. So this is what we're going to play with today. There's the ship. Up we go. Now we'll take a walk around once I get into jump. We got a what, 8 or 10 minute lights.
Lights to low.
And as you can see, this will seat 4 people, and 4 people can log off in it. Those are the bunks, but we'll get to that later. It has 4 command posts. And of course, we have a co-pilot seat. Highlight for some reason, there it goes, and a command seat. Visibility in this ship is as poor as it gets in this game. Lights.
Lights to maximum.
I don't turn them off now. It will not let me turn them off when I get in the seat, or it used to not. I don't know. See, our visibility is not just not excellent in this ship. But it's basically, this ship's a cargo hauler, so it's the way it is. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
And we can look around. Do have a viewport up there, but don't know if it's going to be much different when we get to DUR as far as visibility. We shall see when it comes out at the end of the year, I guess it is what they claim. Next patch, 4.0 patch, the DUR is supposed to be in the game. Alright, let's take off.
Ascending to 30 meters. Retracting modules.
Auto,
Handing you
change
the
view.
con.
Change view. And there we have it. Now let's see if our scroll works. This new command. Scroll out. Scroll out.
As you wish.
It's not working. It shouldn't have done that. Scroll in. Change view.
Change camera.
Scroll in.
Acknowledged.
Damn it. Change view. It's actually
Affirmative.
F4 and the mouse roll is zoom and zoom out. There it is. Now we're away from the ship a little bit. You can see what it looks like. Bring the nose down. Change view.
Acknowledged.
Alright, let's get some taking thrusters up. Change view.
Change camera.
And we'll give her some little forward gas here. Bring it around. For those who don't know, they can check out the station. This is Olisar. We are going to go to Hurston. And right now you see we got a real nice frame rate. Couple lag spikes, but nothing to worry about. And we're going to see how things change once we get in the Thurston area. It is the same system. We only have one system in the tech demo at the moment, and that is Stanton. We are just going to another planet. We are at Crusader, Port Olisar, orbiting that planet, which is Crusader. And we're going to bring up our star map. Whoops, change view. Change view.
Change camera.
Star map.
Activating now.
And now we're going to scroll out so we can see. This is the planetary area we're in right now. These are moons. Yellow, Daymar, and Selin are moons. A circling Crusader. And we're going to scroll out to get the whole system. As you can see, Delamar is another move around Stanton. But we're going to scroll out here, go to this area over here, which is Hurston. This is another planet on the other side of the system. Hurston. We're actually going to go to a place called, Lorville is what we're going to look for, is where we're going to land in on Hurston. It's the biggest city in the game right now that is open. When you go, you want to set route. We're going to set the route here. It's going to tell us our required jump fuel. And we have our current amount. As you can see, we have more than enough fuel to jump here. The smaller the ship, the less fuel it'll take on the jump, but the less fuel you'll carry, so you have to pay attention. You may have to stop somewhere en route, like a Comare or something, or not a Comare, but someplace where they sell fuel and refuel before you get there. Some of the smaller ships have a lot smaller fuel tanks. So we're ready to line up the jump now, so we will say close star map.
Affirmative.
And we're going to look for our point in space, and it's right here in front of us, so that's easy enough. This will be a... And then we're going to spool.
Affirmative.
It'll want to calibrate and spool up. Now we're ready to jump. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
Change view.
As you wish.
This always lag spikes when you get him to start the jump. I don't know why. We are now running at jump speed. This is not super warp speed or anything like that. It's not even light speed. So things take longer than you think. This will take about 8 minutes to jump this distance. Remember, we're in the same system, so when we go to out of system, when more systems are put in the game, jumps are going to get considerably longer than 8 minutes. Now, from what I understand, the bigger the ship, the faster you are at jump speed. It takes about 8-9 minutes in my Avenger Titan. Thinking we're going to cut down that speed a little bit. First time I've taken this ship on this run. We will see. Change view.
Change camera.
Okay, now since supposedly we're in jump, we can leave our seat, leave everything alone. We're going to look for our seat exit, wherever it may be. We should have it. Those are reversed. That's not good. Co-pilot seat, we're looking for exit seat, and I have a keyboard command for that, but it should be up on the window here somewhere where I can do just that, but I sure don't see it. Press to unlock. Exit should be it. It's over there. There is a keyboard command to do that. Okay, as you can see, we're still under jump, but we are out of the pilot seat. Nobody's flying, and we'll check out the ship for everybody. Last time I tried this in the Avenger, I fell through a bulkhead. We'll hope it doesn't work. I have no idea what all that smoke is through the ventilation system. That's not a good sign as far as I'm concerned. And see, we have 4 bunks. You can lay down in them and log out, and supposedly you are saved, and you log right back into the game. Alright, we have stations here. There is the exit door for the side. This is a small cargo area. Has to be manually loaded like anything else in the ship. Here is the main cargo area. As I said, this ship is completely different. Will be completely different inside on the DUR. I don't have one, can't see one, so I don't know. I haven't seen pictures of the updated DUR. I don't know that there are any. This is the standard freelancer model. Standard freelancer model has a rear gunning turret, which is exactly what that is. Now, I do not know that we could even get in that turret in jump, but we're going to try. Yes, we can. We're getting put in the seat. We're going to go up the turret. And there you have it. We are now can be a gunner, and I cannot get the thing to turn here. I can look around, but I can't turn the turret. Don't know why. Okay, we're turned on. Still not turning. Oh, there it goes. Here we go. Gotta turn it on. We're supposed to have 360-degree view. We do have a hump behind us, so we're lost here a little bit. And as I said, we're still in jump. Can I fire guns in? No. We are in the turret. And as you can see, our guns are coming up. There we have it. See our little crosshair up there? We're ready to kill somebody. And I understand that these do not work very well yet. I have not tried to be a turret gunner, so I don't know what the problem is, but I can see that ships running around. And the way this moves, you're going to have to be really practiced to be able to hit anything. Who knows? But as you can see, it is working, which they didn't do very well before. So, and my head does control. My head tracking, as you can see, is controlling the turret. Son of a gun. That's nice. Alright, let's turn it off. Power off. Looks like the power off button isn't quite in the right place. Let's see where the exit is. Left hand side, no. Switch fire mode, is not what I want. Switch gyro mode, don't even know what all those are yet. How about exit turret? Should be a command somewhere. Exit, there it is. We'll go back down on the ground here. Anyway, that is our rear hatch back there. As you can see, this could be fully open for loading, which you'll want to do. I'm not going to open it here in space, but as you can see, I can open the cargo door. And it's a ramp. One thing about Star Citizen, they say we're going to have to manually load stuff. Well, once the game gets going, it will not be auto-loaded. We will have to, by hand, pick things up and load it, carry it, and all that stuff. Change view.
Change camera.
And I'm just wearing a flight suit. I haven't bothered buying any armor in this patch. And it was a good thing because this is a fresh patch I'm on now. 3.36, and everything would have got wiped anyway. You have to remember that this is not a game yet. It is still what I call a tech demo, glorified tech demo. And nothing is persistent. Every patch you get wiped. The items you buy are yours forever, but anything you earn in game is going to get reset. Get back in, and here we are. Well, that was a much quicker transit. I'll be darned. That took a whole lot less than 8 minutes. We're gonna sit there and see if we can't, why can't I turn here? It's not turning. It's trying to turn, but we're not turning. Range.
Collecting data.
Come on. Why are we stuck here? As you can tell by my flight yoke, it is trying to, it's just locked in. Did I find a bug? Not in a seat when we, it's possible we're flight ready. So good. Flight mode.
All yours.
Not letting me turn. Well, first off, because I'm still on my controller, I'm not surprised. Let's use the joysticks, and hey, guess what? Okay, we're looking for Lorville. It'll be on the other side of the planet, wherever it is. We need to find it. I wish there was a better way to find it, but it's Edmonds. It may be anywhere. It won't be in the same place because these planets rotate. So just because you think you know where it is doesn't mean you do. There's Pinewood, Peril, Stanhope, Lorville. There it is. Spooling is complete. We'll wait for it to calibrate. Now we're going to jump as close as it'll allow us. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
Like we're going to get pretty close here. Well, if not real close.
Quantum travel complete.
And I hate these HUDs because you can't see nothing. Why is afterburn gauge? You cannot at this time change your HUD color, where it would be really nice right now on this brightly sunshine side of the planet here. You can barely see it. But nothing I can do about it. We get close, we'll have to go through the atmosphere until we pick up some. We'll pick up the some atmospheric resistance. There is a no-fly zone around most of the city. So you want to come in from above, almost straight down. If you try to fly through the no-fly zone, you won't live through it. So come in straight down. Picking up the atmosphere. Change view.
Change camera.
There you have it. They say this is a fairly big ship, but it's nowhere near the biggest in the game. There are ships that are, Jesus, 10 times larger than this, maybe more, 20 times. There are really some big ships in this game. This is the biggest one I have at this time. And no desire to buy any more. This is not a real expensive ship as far as Star Citizen goes. The I think around was when I bought it. I think it was around what, $110. It may have been a little more, but I think that's pretty close to what I paid for it. I have no idea. I bought it a long time ago. I have no idea what the value of it is now. This was the regular Freelancer here. I think was a $90 ship. Like I say, I do not know if that's current. But this is a pretty good all-around ship. Like I say, I bought the DUR for doing the exploration because that interests me. And the door can do a little bit of cargo running, not a lot. It will have a reduced payload capacity, or how much it can hold, versus this ship. Probably, Jesus, not even half as much maybe. But it'll be more than my little Titan Avenger, which is a light cargo runner. I'm hoping it holds at least twice as much as it, which is 8 SCU. Change view. Change view.
Acknowledged.
Okay, let's slow this down, see where we're trying to see where the okay, sure could use a filter. Looks like I'm coming right on top of the landing bays there. A little bit faster here. Not sure exactly where I'm at. These might be the landing bays here. I've only been here one other time. Those look like landing bay doors. So that's what we're going with. Still at 4,000. You do have to get clearance to land. You cannot just come into any place and land if you want to. See, I can't hardly read the HUD warning I'm getting, and I'm sure because I'm around a no-fly zone. Landing mode.
The gear is down and locked.
And there are key commands for everything. I'm running voice attack, and because I run an HMD for VR, I cannot see my keyboard, so I try to put most everything in voice attack so I can actually do things. Okay, let's mobile glass. Mobile glass.
As you wish.
And we're going to get some clearance here so we can actually land. You'll notice frame rate and everything is really good. My experience is as soon as I hit the ground, it's going to go to shit. It's going to be laggy as all hell. Hopefully that won't be true. They said they fixed the no voice, but I sure didn't hear it. Close mobile glass.
Acknowledged.
Now, is it full? Because I don't see nothing opening. There it is. Okay, here we go. We're right down here. We're going right here. I run dual joysticks if anybody's interested. Joystick and throttle, I think, would be just as well, do just as good. As soon as I get over here, I'm going to bring the nose up. We have no way to look down as far as in the ship, so what you want to do is change view. Change view. You'll want to go to third person mode, and then you can see down, under, all the way around. Now we want to bring it down fairly close to the center. Don't be heavy on your throttles, your thrusters. I'm using my hat as my thrusters. See my landing gear is down. I have forward, back, left, and right. That's not too bad. We are on the ground. Change view.
Landing complete.
Change view.
Change camera.
Alright, now we want to shut this down. We'll have a power off button somewhere. Not that one. Where did it go? I thought it was right up here at the top. Jesus. All these ships, I really got to haven't played much in a while, so every one of them's different. Where they're at. You would think they'd make everything. It says power on, flight ready. It's not what I want. Come on. Come on, it's around here somewhere. Yeah, see, they really ought to put everything in the same place, but I guess they think, oh, they're way over here. Spool. Engine off.
Affirmative.
Should shut down. That's the engine. How about the power button? There we go. We just had to click it. Now we're shut down. We'll get out of the seat. Yeah, see, there are little glitches here because we should not be picking up that over there. We should just be able to pick up the exit. Now we're out of the seat. And we'll exit our ship. Back to our door. And like I say, we can go out the back. But this is why they put it here, so we can come out the side, exit ship. Here we go down. Alright. And we landed, got here in relatively good time. That's not bad. Took a lot longer in my little Titan. So obviously we have a faster jump speed on this ship. Okay, right now we're down here in a hangar. Nobody else is around. We have quite a bit of armaments, as you can see. We have missiles. We have guns. It's not completely defenseless. But don't think you're going to win too many dogfights by yourself. You just get yourself out of trouble and run. Okay, what's the front of the building here? That's not the front, that's the back. This must be the front. Looks like that 3 up there is telling us we're in Hangar Bay 3, but that probably won't be where we I have no idea what he's saying because the sound's not working on him. Such is life. Probably telling me to get the hell out of the landing bay. Okay, now we're going to go upstairs to the elevator. We got to call it. Like I say, I don't know what he's saying. I can't hear him. My sound is on, so it's a bug in the game. It ain't working. One thing I've noticed about these elevators, they do not have any indicators that they're coming or going, so you're just kind of waiting and hope you called it. If you wait so long and it doesn't happen, I guess you call it again. As you can see, it did come down, but there was no way of knowing it was in transit. Do not like that. I think that's just lazy programming. Hopefully that'll get changed in the future. Same way with going up. I can hear a little bit of noise. I'm taking that may be the elevator moving. Our lag is starting to lag. We'll look around a bit and see how bad it is. Okay, where you pick up the things. Now you can buy ships here. We'll check it out, I think, if I can remember where it is. Intergalactic Aerospace. There are the terminals where you summon your ship to go down to these hangars when you're ready to leave. You can see the lag we got. These are your ship terminals. The little M54 cell. You can buy ships with AUDC now, but you've got to earn it. And they are not persistent. Every time you get a patch, you're going to lose the ship that you earned the money for to buy. You're going to lose a ship and lose the money. Just the way it is. So we want to go. Obviously not. This way. Because if you follow the, looks like it may be closed. I don't No, there's a switch over here. Let's see if it works. Okay. I don't remember having to don't remember having to go through this when I was here last time. You see he's bought himself new civilian clothes. Yeah, it just says Telfa Spaceport. I don't know. This is not working. We're just going to the same spot back and forth. So I don't know. Something is not right. Huh. Say, huh.
Forward shields.
I didn't ask you for shields. There's no show for there. Let's do we have a bug? Let's see what we got here. We need a different floor. Is there a second floor? Oh, hangar one. Whoops. Okay, so obviously we're not going to get to the show. Have no idea what the problem is. Bugs, bugs, and more bugs. We just went down to the hangar. It's not going to do us any good. Back upstairs. Yeah, I think these lifts should have indicators that they're working. Be like the ones in Levski. You'd be waiting forever. You have no idea if they're running. Maybe we come up and won't be able to get to the showroom floor. I don't know. Once again, because floor we just
4 shields.
don't know why it's trying to guess what a command is there. Just no way to get in there. Or the elevator's bugged and it won't take us to the floor we want to go to. Be true too. Did work yesterday. Walked in. It's all a bunch of ships. Yep. And we got nothing here. Okay, done messing with that. Look at all these NPCs just standing around sucking up resources. We're doing absolutely nothing. Okay, we'll go through customs. If I can remember where our customs are. Those are the hangars. 3 through 5. This way. We want to go to the Like I said, I really don't know the place. Income, customs, screening, mass transit. There's where we want to go. Anyway, back there is where you can buy ships. if it was working. Go through customs here. Go through the scanners. I say this is still basically a glorified tech demo. If you're looking for a game to play, it's not going to be this. There are things to do, there's missions. There are two professions in the game. There's trading and there is mining. Mining you can only do if you have a timing was good. Trams here. If you have a mining ship, you can buy one in 3.36, but you got to earn the credits, and they're not cheap. Because what? It's a $180 ship now, $190. Price is going way up. Figure $200 paywall. And you can imagine it's not easy to earn that many credits, in-game credits. I don't know what the number is, but I guarantee it's not cheap. However, you can try the profession out this weekend, because starting tomorrow there's a free fly weekend, and I do believe you can use the Prospector on the free fly weekend.
Next stop, Metro
which is the solo mining ship. The other profession in the game is trading. You need a ship that can carry cargo. Not all ships can carry cargo, so but at least the ships that can carry, you can buy small ones like the Avenger, and though it will not make you rich, you can run cargo with it because it does carry a SCU. And I think you can buy them for a $50 starter package for Avenger type. Somewhere around in there, the prices change. So
Metro Center.
Don't quote me on that.
When disembarking the train.
I think the two starter ships are
Away from the platform edge when train
Avenger type. I mean the Aurora, or the Auroras and the Mustangs. They really don't carry any cargo, so kind of limited to what you can do besides missions.
Your fellow travelers. Do not block
Okay, I
doors.
guess we'll go this way. As you can see, it's kind of laggy here. Unlike Olisar, that was just smooth as butter.
Step away from the
Whoops.
platform edge when train is
I guess this wasn't the right way. We go that way. Residences L9 is where you'll come out of if you save here. Square production. I forget what's this way. Yeah, as you can see, the game still needs a lot of work. Needs a lot of performance improvements.
Transfers to the perimeter spaceport. Finally ready to take the plunge on a used ship?
They
Swing
said
by
this
the new
place
Deal
is
shipyard
pretty
for
laggy.
exciting deals on all your favorite brands.
There's a residence over there.
Why not consider calling Lorville home? Residences are available at all price points. See a habitation rep for details.
Admin office. And these NPCs are annoying. They just walk right in front of you. Like I say, the pathing on it may change or won't be so bad. Let's see what we have here. We have admin's office. You can probably get a mission or two in there if they're available. Back to where we were. Yep. Okay, at the, I know for a fact, reclamation and disposal, you can actually get a mission there. He'll give you a job if you want one. Tamity and Sons is armor and clothing. You can run down there if you'd like. I say it's farther in we get, the laggier it gets. Aggravating is why I don't spend a lot of time here, because I could care less about lag being so bad. You get 5 frames per second. And though it may not be that bad, it is bad enough.
Come to Leavesden Station. The Central Line.
I have no idea what that train is for. Look at the size, maybe
Welcome to Leavesden Station. Transfers to the Central Line.
where the Central Line runs. Yeah, they just got too much busy work stuff in here, and their servers cannot handle it yet. Hopefully that will change. There's Tammany. And you can try stuff on. You see there's regular clothes. There armor. Light armor, heavy armor, medium armor. You can make yourself look pretty. One thing you'll want to remember is you cannot, or you won't be able to, is the thing about armor is you cannot wear it. It's not letting me try anything on though. It's highlighting, but that's it. And that's not normal. Supposedly in the future, you cannot wear armor while you're flying your plane. And that's probably the way it should be. But you have to realize that's the case. Yeah, I can't highlight. I can highlight, but I can't actually pick out an item. Usually you can try things on. And it's not letting me. But you may not be able to purchase at that spot. Maybe they got a kiosk somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, it used to be there's a kiosk there, so I could probably, yeah, I used to be able to try stuff on. See, now you can do this. So obviously something, see, I can try on stuff. See, try on, you can see what you look at before you buy it. I have no idea why the armor's not working. But you can try on before you buy. Or you should be able to. Oh, there it goes. Okay, you know what I looked like before. Well, we'll show you. Change view. Change view.
As you wish.
Okay, there I am in my outfit now. That's what I look like. See, they got an NPC shoved up behind me now, and I can't get back far enough. See, they just really need to screw with their pathing. Unbelievable. And that's an NPC, by the way. It's not like it's and now I can't get close enough to try the armor on. Yeah. Thank you, Chris. And see why you got NPCs getting in your way. It's just some things they really need to. There we go. Now see, we can see what we look like in new armor. Some things you can mix and match. See, that just doesn't make sense. They got NPCs. As you can see like the face. You've got a helmet on now, but see, you do not. I do not have a face mask, of course. So of course I'm not going to be able to wear it in space. Now I can buy the helmet to go with this suit to be airtight on worlds and planets that are air-free, but once again, it's not a flight suit. Theoretically, you will not even be able to get in your seat. It won't fit because your armor's too bulky. Change view. Now see, it's not letting me exit. There we go. So things are a little buggy, but nothing, you know. Still early in the game. These are flight suits. See the difference? These are flight suits over here versus armor suits. And there's the difference. And it should highlight armor here somehow, some way. It's just that they really don't have things set up right. Anyway, you can have fun buying things. You can earn the credits. You can earn them. Yeah, I think pretty much everybody we're seeing here is NPCs, which is wonderful, I guess, except they just load down their servers that can't handle the load. So I guess, you know what, you could have left the NPCs out until you can actually fix things. Close comms. Close comms.
Acknowledged.
So why aren't you closing? Close comms.
As you wish.
There we are. Yeah, people are expecting too much out of this right now. They think they're buying into a game that's because of bad advertising, I guess. It's not a game. It's not even close to a game. Nothing's persistent. You're not going to get to keep it. But if you're interested in seeing how the latest tech is working and stuff like that, it is very interesting. And there are a lot of fun to be had in here. We're just exploring here, not doing anything important, but we could go find missions and run missions and stuff, if that's exactly what you want to do. But if you want a persistent game, well, this isn't it. It's not persistent. It gets wiped every patch. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people complain because, oh, I bought this and they took it away from me. Well, you know, yeah, you should realize that you should have done your homework and realized the game is not a game yet. They are a long way away from making this into a playable, persistent game. In the meantime, have fun, check it out. And don't get excited. Expect things to break. Expect things to go wrong. Be frustrated at times because you're trying to earn that 20,000 UAC or credits, but you know, they're going to take them away from you anyway. And it is fun to try the different suits on, to earn the credits for it, to buy suits, buy clothes. It's all part of the fun.
Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
But don't be upset when things don't go your way. Or the game crashes and you lose all the money you just earned. And that's going to happen. To all of us. At least right now, ships, the insurance on them is free. And if your ship you crash your ship, you get it back for nothing. Once the game goes live, that's not going to be the case. I have found no way to know yet when do the trains show up. This one just showed up. There ought to be a train departing now in 24, see? Ought to tell us when it's arriving. And we can look out the window as the tram's going back around. And there's more here than this. I just don't like to do too much of it because the laggy frame rates. It really is not all that enjoyable in VR when a game lags that much.
Next stop.
Here in Levski is the two places I noticed that the lag is still bad. The rest of the game is pretty smooth now. As you can see, it's just laggy. And the farther we get away from the metro hub, as you're seeing, it's picking up. It's just that the servers are more than they can handle getting to their clients. See, now the frame rate's starting to get really good. And that's a server issue. That's not a computer issue.
Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Trespassing or attempting to boarding on train tracks may be serious and dangerous offense.
Okay. I want to go up. Exit. That must be the right way, huh? See? Frame rate's getting a lot better as we get away. It'll get really good. Again. And if you're not playing in VR, it's not as big as an issue, but in VR, it'll just give you a headache. Trying to deal with it, so I come here when I need to. I only play the game in VR. I'm not interested in playing it in single dimension. It's not why I bought in. I want to have a good time. I want to play it my way. Whoops. Somebody walking like a drunk. See hellacious lag spikes there. Anyway, we're back to the... Give it a chance to catch up with itself. Yeah, see, it's all server issues. It just comes and goes. Some areas are worse than others. Okay, we're going to try and summon our freelancer. Let's see. Yeah, where do we got? We'll go back in the other side of the system where it's easier. Come on, settle down. Come on. All right. Lag. We'll be out of here soon. Yeah, we just get really spiked to death here. It's just constantly hammering us for whatever reason. Unenjoyable. Okay, 3 to 5. Damn, didn't it say 4? I hope it said 4. I think it said 4. Oh, look at that. It was waiting on us. It was waiting on us. We have screen shake, so I take it we're moving. I don't know. Turn sound FX all the way up, but it just blasts my ears. Oh, there we go. Okay, if you're wondering what this looks like in the back, door. See, now it picked up. So there's lots of bugs. One landing gear extended. Anyway, there we go. What they look like when we open. It's pounding because it didn't pick up all the way. Well, like I say, a few bugs. A few bugs. There we go. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Now, once again, you want to remember that you really do have to get clearance even to take off here because it is closed on top of us. So we'll go to mobile glass. Mobile glass.
Affirmative.
We'll go to com. We'll go to contacts. Lorville Landing Service. And we'll
You are cleared for liftoff.
There you go. It's trying to work, I guess. Close mobile glass. Close mobile glass. So we should have doors opening above us. I guess we could check. Yes, they're opening. And why are we in after? See, this thing does weird things. Takeoff.
Ascending.
Just make sure you're doing what you think you're doing. Yes, the doors are open. So we'll just go straight up with thrusters. And whatever you do not fly
Aston
around.
Dynamics thanks you.
Fly around in this city because there are no fly zones, and you get out of them, it will destroy your ship. Or you get into them. See them there? Stay above. We're just going to take it up a little bit. And we're just going to point her towards space. Change view.
As you wish.
Alright, behave yourself. Change view.
As you wish.
And it's really pretty at night, by the way. Whoops. It's all lit up. So it's really quite pretty. Change view.
Change camera.
But yeah, at night, the city is all lit up, and it's pretty good size. And there you have it. Trip to Hurston. It didn't take that long. Change view. Change view.
Change camera.
Just be aware that it is a restricted area around there, and you cannot just fly around willy-nilly. They don't allow it. Just the way life handles it. I'll be jumping around on me. It is fun in 3D. I don't really think Star Citizen itself will ever program 3D, especially after they put facial projection in it. They're more worried about little cute tricks and VR, but you can run it in VR with VorpX if you set it up right. If. Okay, we're just about out of change view.
Change camera.
You can see it's a pretty good sized city. And there was a lot more to it than we went through. Change view.
Acknowledged.
Ugh. Range.
Collecting data.
See if I can get a green light anywhere. Nope, looks like everything's red because I'm still in the atmosphere. Get out of the atmosphere, we'll be able to jump around the planet and head back to Olisar. Now, I don't know how trading is out here. I haven't looked it up to see where value is. I mean, I may do some of that yet. Change view.
Acknowledged.
And I have not checked out the other outpost on this planet yet. I will. I just haven't done it yet. Change view.
Change camera.
See, right now, as soon as we get away from Hearst and everywhere else I played, frame rate is really, really nice. That wasn't always true. Even patch 3.2 had some really serious game spikes, flag spikes, whatever you want to call them. They seem to be mostly gone now. Occasionally it'll spike, but it'll spike going into jump, but I think that's more of a programming issue than it is an actual lag spike of any type. I think the program just gets tied up in itself, so it hesitates. It almost acts like it's on a delay of some sort. Just bad programming there when it transitions. I don't think it's a lag issue at all. And I could be wrong. I'm sure they've had enough tickets turned in about it, and people have complained. They'll do something about it before release in 5 years. I have no idea when they release it. I just know that it's nowhere near close enough to be released. There's just not enough stuff in the game. There's one system. There's supposed to be 20 systems when they release it. Originally there were supposed to be hundreds. They've already scaled that back. Now I think the last I heard was 20. And there's one, and it's not complete. And they do claim that the next system is easier, but I don't believe that. It may actually be easier, but I think they're just going to have as much trouble integrating that system as they are this one, as they build it. Who knows? And I could be in burning afterburner to get out of here, out of the atmosphere faster, but yeah. Not a big issue for me. See, there's a little lag spike there. Don't see very many of them anymore, but you do see one once in a while. Used to be that counter would lock up every fraction of a second, constantly. Okay, we are now free in space. Let's see what we got here. That's not where I want to go. Don't we get a planetary marker somewhere around here? OM1 is obstructed. Why is it obstructed? Range.
Collecting data.
Range.
Collecting data.
Huh. No idea why it's obstructed. Okay, let's go ahead and jump here. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
Travel engaged.
Gotta get away from the planet. And I may be going in the wrong direction, so this may be a no, this may be a bad way to do this. Need to get around the planet, I should say. Star map.
Quantum travel complete.
Star map.
Activating now.
Now let's see if I can get to. Oops. So, can I get there directly? Do let me set the, it's gonna make me go to Crusader first. Oh well. Close star map. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Oh, make me jump to Crusader first. That's okay. Spool.
Affirmative.
Jump.
Jumping.
Change view.
Affirmative. Freelancer. Not as glamorous as the commercial makes it look. Change view. As you wish.
Star map.
Activating now.
And we should be able to see how far we're away here. You can see that we're shrinking down this system, and there we are. This is Hurston, and we're shortening our line as we get closer and closer. Doesn't give you your distance, unfortunately. I would like to know the distance. It's decreasing. It's the only way I found to could tell that how close you're getting. There may be other ways, I just don't know. Change view.
Change camera.
And yet you didn't change the camera. What's wrong
Powering
with you, Eden?
engines.
What's wrong with you, Eden? Change view.
Change camera.
Oh, well, first of all, I'm yelling at her and it's my own fault. How about close star map? Close star map.
Affirmative.
She can only do... She's as dumb as I am. That's one thing about an AI. Dumb as you are. You give her stupid commands at the wrong time, she's gonna try. Can't actually turn around while you're in the seat. Turn her head around. Of course, the seat's in the way. And as I said, the game is not made for VR. I'm using VorpX to pull 3D out of it. It does, unfortunately, have limitations versus a full VR game made that way. Just like right here, in a VR game, I'd be able to turn my seat all the way around back. I'm going to do that here. Let's see, away from person, frame rate's just fine. And Levski was the same way. I don't know if it's that way now. Maybe less people there. It may actually run better than Levski. I might try it and see. If it runs just as bad, it means they did nothing to work on it. Which is possible. They may have not done. I'm not even sure Levski's still in the game. I would think it would still be. Delamar's still in the game, so hopefully they would not remove Levski. But with SIG, you never know what they're going to do. Good. We are getting closer. Yeah, I can see transit times being an issue for people. Especially, it is, you know, it's quite a bit now. I can imagine what it's going to be like when we change systems. I mean, we're not even light years apart yet. What happens when we get to be 10, 20, 30 light years systems apart? It's going to be kind of scary, I think. Maybe a game breaker for many people. They're just not going to have time to transit anywhere, so they're going to spend their whole game time in one area, one system, which would be a downright shame. But who knows? Star map.
Activating now.
Oh, we're almost there. Another minute, maybe. Yeah, some type of countdown timer would be nice on these longer jumps. Or just time sinks. They keep making a big thing about, oh, we have no instances. I'd rather have an instance where I can jump between places and get there faster. I'll give up a little realism for in-game time. But some people won't. And they want to call this a simulator. Well, it's not a simulator. It'll never be a simulator. It's all make-believe. Change view.
As you wish.
Whoops. Close star map. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Quantum travel complete.
Now we gotta find... Boy, it comes out and puts you right in afterburner, and that's just kind of BS. Range.
Collecting data.
Don't see any data. Range. Range.
Collecting data.
Okay, we got some data. Something down here. $4. There it is. Spool.
Affirmative.
Jump.
Jumping.
Are we? Jump.
Jumping.
Okay. We are not jumping. Jump.
Jumping.
Spool.
Affirmative.
Oh, I did that once. Jump.
Jumping.
Thought I spooled once. Huh. Maybe not. Anything's possible when it comes to me. Oh, goodness. Alright, slow down. Do-do-do-do-do. Good. Oh, there, back out of that throttle there, buddy. Jesus. Come on, what is your problem? Why aren't you throttling down? What the hell's going on here? That's the trouble. See, we got bugs. This has been working fine the whole time, and now all of a sudden it won't zero. There it goes. Bugs. But you have to be aware of it, because as you can see, we could have very easily slammed into that station if I hadn't have been watching. And we'd have been dead. And probably a crime stat. But you have to be aware that things don't work perfectly yet. And you just adjust accordingly. See, now it's working just fine. No, it's not. See, it quit working. There it goes. Jesus. Drive me nuts sometimes. Bubble glass.
Acknowledged.
We're going to get landing clearance once again. You got to get landing clearance and takeoff. Here you don't need takeoff clearance because there's no doors above you. But if there were doors, you would.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Close mobile glass.
Affirmative.
Landing mode.
Lowering gear.
Landing gear down.
And as you can see, we're like this landing pad right here. And because I can, I'm going to auto land this time instead of bringing it in manually. But you got to get inside the box or fairly close for auto land will work. Auto land.
Automated landing enabled.
And it did not take. Auto land.
Automated landing
There it
activated.
goes. Change view. Like I say, you got to get inside the box. Change view. Nah, too late. Why are we so fuzzy here? Oh, landing box.
Landing successful.
have it.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Oh, thank you. Oops. Looks like my controller turned off. Power off.
Weapon system
That's
off.
where it should have been last time. Exit. And there we had a successful trip and we did not kill ourselves. And I'll stop this stream and we're gonna start another. We may go mining, I guess. Okay. Come on. And on the ground. You can see. Change view. Yeah, it's a fairly good sized ship. Not huge, but yeah, landing gear is fully extended. And we can actually step off, and we have no, I don't think maybe I can because I don't have my armor on, but you can jump off in free flight. Doesn't look like we have anybody else on any of the landing pads. But see, this runs so good here because everybody's in Hurston, so I have a tendency to, that's okay, let them be there. I'll stick out here where the lag is so much more nice. Change view.
Change camera.
And there we have it. Peace Gate. Hope you enjoyed. We're going to call it quits for a while.